Are you someone who has a whole lot of knowledge about several skills, or you know how to do this particular thing? Probably you're good in graphic design, or you're good in photography, or whatever skill you're actually good in, but then you don't know how to really convert it to income. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily create a course on Selar based on that particular skill you're good in to actually start earning a whole lot of money online. So yeah, without wasting much more time, if you're new to my YouTube channel, I am Kes, that's my nickname anyways, but I'm Kensington by name, and it's very good to have you here on my YouTube channel. So kindly subscribe and also drop a like on the video, as I'm sure you're going to be leaving this video today with a whole lot of knowledge. So yeah, without wasting much more time, let's get started with the tutorial.
Alright guys, so the very first thing you all want to do is to ensure you have those 4 sites opened. Okay, the first one is going to be selar.co, which is where we're going to be creating our Selar account to sell our course, and then the second is going to be Google Slides, as you guys can see on my screen. This is all we're going to be using to create our course in just very few minutes. Alright, and then the third thing you want to ensure you have opened is chatgpt. This is where we're going to be creating our course in very few minutes. Alright, and then the final one you want to ensure you have opened is Canva graphic design too. This is where we're going to be creating our covers as well as other needed designs for our course. Okay, and now what you want to do first is to proceed to selar.co, and then you want to create an account for Selar. All right, so you want to click on start selling over here. All right, so once you click on start selling over here, we have the icon, the area for creating your own Selar account. Now all you want to do over here is to insert your email address, which I'm going to be doing right now, and then you want to insert your full name as well and your password. Okay, and in case you don't want to do that, you can as well just continue with your Google account. Okay, continuing with your Google account actually makes it faster, especially if you're already signed in with your Google account on the page, as you guys can see on my screen right now. So I'm just going to click on this, and then it's going to automatically create my account for me. All right, so as you guys can see, onboarding, and we're basically good to go. So now for the sake of today's tutorial, we are going to be selling a course. So you want to opt into I am a creator, I want to sell my product and service on Selar, and then you want to click on continue as a creator. All right, and now the next thing you want to do over here is to verify your email address. As you guys can see, your email address is not verified. Check your inbox for the email, or you can send the verification link if you haven't gotten it. All right, so all you want to do is to go to your Gmail. Okay, I'm going to open my Gmail, as you guys can see right now, and then once you open your Gmail account, you're going to see the verification link to confirm that yes, you're actually a real person. All right, okay, so pending the time is actually opening, let's go back to our Selar page. Okay, so now all you want to do next is to ensure you click on add products as well as add bank details. Okay, so our main idea here is to earn a whole lot of money through our course materials. It's very important for you to set up your bank details. Okay, so you want to click on add bank details over here. Okay, so once you click on add bank details, this is where you want to add the amount of you want to add the bank account you want to receive your payment to. All right, so I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to leave it as Nigeria, and then I'm going to select my bank, which is Guarantee Trust Bank. Okay, so I'm going to select it, and then you want to insert your account number as well. Okay, so I'm going to insert my account number, 1755319, and then once you're done with that, all you want to do is to click on verify account details, and then it's going to show you the name on the account just to verify that yes, this is actually your account. And once it's actually okay, all you want to do is to click on continue over here. All right, and then you want to click on okay. All right, so as you guys can see, I've added my bank details, so in case I actually make sales, the money is actually going to go to my bank account. All right, it's very, very important, especially since you want to earn money from this your course material. All right, now the next thing after you've done that, you want to verify your email address. Okay, so I'm just going to refresh this. Okay, so it's still loading, and then as you guys can see, the first message here is going to be about the Selar. Right, so as you guys can see, let's just refresh this, or I can just come here to all mails. All right, and then all I'm going to do right now is to come to Selar over here. Okay, as you guys can see, this is just showing me my bank details that are actually just updated. All right, so our verification is not yet showing, but then you can proceed back here, and then you want to click on resend verification link. All right, so okay. All right, and then we're going to go back to our main Selar email address. Okay, so let's click on let's refresh. As you guys can see, we have verify your email address over here. All right, so you want to click on this, and then you want to confirm your email. All right, and now we're good to go. As you guys can see, email verified successfully. All right, so we can close this first one over here, and then we can continue with this. Now this is where we're going to be adding our course material to make a whole lot of money. All right, so now the next thing we want to do right now is to create the course. All right, so now we have a seller account. The next thing is to create the course. Now you want to go to Google presentation, as you guys can see, which is Google Slides. All right, got it. So this is where we're going to be inserting all what we want our buyer to see once they purchase our course. But then now you need to select the type of skill or the type of idea you want to teach people. But for the sake of today's video, I'm going to be concentrating on a niche based on cooking, or based on food recipes. All right, so I'm going to create a course material teaching people on how to prepare a very nice Nigerian dish or a very nice African dish. So this is what we're going to be doing. This is actually going to be the slide, and now we want to go to ChatGPT to create our main course material. All right, so I'm going to switch to my ChatGPT account, as you guys can see right now. So in case you don't have a ChatGPT account, you just want to go to chat.openai.com, and then you want to create an account to get started. It's very, very easy, and it's completely free. All right, so now what we want to do over here is to simply ask ChatGPT to write me a Google slide presentation about African food preparation. All right, so this is gonna be it. You're basically asking ChatGPT to write you every single thing. As you guys are gonna see right now, it's actually gonna be doing that for us. So as you guys can see, this is the title: African Food Delight, a Culinary Journey. All right, so this is gonna be our title, and then you can as well adjust it. And then we have the slide 2, we have slide 3, slide 4, slide 5, slide 6, and the rest. Okay, so this is basically what we're gonna be putting in our course material. This is just a tutorial just to show you guys, but then you can as well review it and ensure that you add things, personal experience. You can as well insert it inside your course material. All right, so what you want to do after you've actually asked ChatGPT and ChatGPT has given us all you need, all you want to do is to go back to the Google Slides. Okay, let's copy the title. This is going to be our title. All right, now I want to go back to Google Slides. All right, this is Google presentation, and then we're going to paste it over here. All right, all you want to do is just adjust this to make it look very okay. All right, so I'm just going to adjust this, increase this a bit. All right, I'm going to increase this a bit. I think we're good this way. And then you want to add a subtitle. You can as well, this is going to be our subtitle. Yeah, this is going to be our subtitle. Ctrl V, and then we can delete this. All right, so this is how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is going to be our title as well as our subtitle. Let's just reduce this a bit. All right, or then let's just leave it this way. And then as you guys can see at the right hand side, this is where we have several designs of how you want it to look like. Let's just go for something dark just to make it look more unique. I prefer things that are dark actually. All right, so we have African Food Delight, and then we have let's go back to our chat. We have a culinary journey. Okay, so after copying this, you just want to go back to your Google Slides, and then you can paste this. Okay, so you can design it and according to how you want it to look like. But then let's just raise this up a bit. Okay, let's raise this up a bit. All right, so we're just going to leave it this way as the title and then the subtitle, and then you want to add your slides as well. Okay, you just want to right click, and then you can add duplicate slides or just new slides, and you can just keep on adding new slides and new slides and new slide. Okay, so all we're just going to be doing to make things faster is you want to come to chat over here, and then this is going to be the introduction. All right, so this is introduction. We have welcome to the rich and diverse world of African cuisines. All right, so I'm going to copy this. All right, and then as you guys can see, if you notice something about this is ChatGPT just giving us a hint on what we can actually insert. Okay, but then in order to actually get the main thing, okay, in order to get the main idea, we can as well just ask ChatGPT explain more on slide 2. All right, so it's going to actually explain more about that slide. That's why I'm saying you guys need to actually read through, so you are not going to be selling things that are not really valuable, right? You want to ensure you're selling things of high value. But then we're not just going to copy all this, it's going to look too much, but we're just going to copy this. Okay, Ctrl C, and then want to go back to our slides, and then want to go to this part of it, and then this is where I want to insert the introduction. All right, And then welcome to the rich and diverse world of African cuisines. Okay, so let's just insert something again over here. Let's insert this. Let's just insert this. All right, then you want to come back over here and then Ctrl V, and then you want to come back over here and then let's just copy this one as well. Okay, Ctrl C, and then you want to come back over here, Ctrl V, and then you want to come back, just want to copy things that ChatGPT is actually saying, but you want to ensure that yes, you're actually reading through and ensuring that yes, it's actually valuable to anyone who's going to buy it. All right, so we're just going to come back over here as well and Ctrl V. Okay, so I want to go to the next slide as well. What's the next slide about? Okay, just to make things very brief, what's the next slide about? Let's go to slide 5. Okay, popular African dishes. Okay, so we're going to use this as our talk slide. Okay, you want to come back here, Ctrl V, and then you want to come back over here to the body as well, and then you can come here and then we can just copy this jollof rice injera. I don't even know about this food. Okay, so I'm just going to come back over here and then paste it as well, and then you want to go to the next slide. You just want to keep on putting the draft, and after every single thing you just want to adjust it till it's actually very okay. And then let's make slide 4 our cooking techniques. All right, so let's just copy this cooking techniques. All right, let's copy this particular one. All right, Ctrl C, and then you want to come back over here, Ctrl V. So we're going to insert cooking techniques. All right, so cooking techniques, and then let's come back to this part. All right, and then let's add something even more enjoyable. So I like this part, desserts and sweets. Okay, let's make this our next slide. All right, so I want to come here, Ctrl V, and then you want to come here as well. You can just copy this, Ctrl C, or you can just copy this without that part, Ctrl C, and then come back here, Ctrl V. Okay, and then you can add another slides. Okay, let's just click on new slides. Let's click on new slides, and then I think 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's add another thing. All right, cultural significance. Okay, before this, let's go to street food delights. All right, let's go to this. Okay, so Ctrl C, you want to come back here and then Ctrl V. Okay, and then you want to come back over here, which is chat, and then we can actually just copy all this. All right, and then we'll come back over here and then Ctrl V. But then this all applies to whatever niche or whatever skill you own. You can as well use ChatGPT, or you can just write down things based on what you already know. Okay, it could be video editing, it could be whatever skill you're good in, it could even be hairdressing. Okay, you can just sit down and then write it down and then come and insert it here in Google Slides. Okay, it's all the same thing. All right, but then you can as well use ChatGPT in order to make things faster. Okay, so once you're actually done, let's just move to conclusion. Okay, so we can move to the next step. Okay, so let's go to conclusion. Okay, Ctrl C, and then let's paste this over here, and then want to ask ChatGPT to write this better. Conclusion, give us more on slide 10. Okay, so you basically want to talk to ChatGPT like a person. All right, so as you guys can see, it's going to give us more. Right, so let's just copy all this. Let's copy all this from here. Okay, and then Ctrl C. All right, and then let's go back to the slide, Ctrl V. Okay, looking way too much. All right, so I'm just gonna do Ctrl V. Okay, and then this is conclusion. Okay, let's just delete this part. All right, let's delete this part. Okay, so we're gonna leave this as our conclusion, and let's just end it this way. Okay, the only thing you want to do right now is just ensure that it all looks very okay. Okay, it looks very okay. Okay, you want to ensure that yes, it actually looks very okay. Okay, your entire slide looks very okay. Let's change it to this. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm just going to adjust this a bit so we can move on to the next part, okay, of today's tutorial. Okay, so let's just make this white. All right, we're going to make all this white. Then you want to come back over here as well. We're gonna make this white as well. Then you want to come here, just want to make every single part of it white. Okay, so it's gonna look very nice. You want to design it because immediately someone actually buys it, this is where they're gonna land in. All right, so you want to ensure that whatever you're doing actually looks very okay, so they can actually recommend your course material to other people. Okay, so conclusion. All right, I want to click on this as well, and then we're good. Okay, so let's say this is how we want our material to look like. Okay, let's say this is how we want our material to look like. Okay, so once you're done with the course material itself, the next thing you all want to do right now is to save this. Okay, let's save it. Okay, you want to come to file, and then you just want to come to download. You can download the pptx, which is the PowerPoint file. Okay, you can download this, and then once you're done downloading, as you guys can see, it's gonna pop up somewhere over here right now. Okay, so once you're done downloading, okay, let's just redo it. Download. Okay, okay, as you guys can see, it has actually come up already. So what you want to do next is to go back to Selar. Okay, you want to go back to Selar. All right, you want to come back to your Selar profile, and then you want to click on add products. Okay, so you want to click on add products, and now once you click on add products, this is where you want to set up your course material. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's actually loading, and then still loading, but then let's just okay, pending the time it's loading, let's go to Canva. Okay, Canva is the next thing you want to do. Canva is where you're going to actually create your design, your image of your course material, how you want the front page to look like a book. Okay, you want to create it like a book. Okay, I think it's actually done. Okay, so as you guys can see, once this is done, all you want to do is to look for a nice category. Okay, normally you'd have just gone for courses, but in this case you're going to have to upgrade to pro, which is why I'm teaching you guys how to do without even needing to upgrade to a pro subscription. Okay, so all you want to do is just come to digital product over here. I'm going to click on next. Okay, so once you click on next, this is where we're going to add every single details about our book. Okay, so now as you guys can see, this is where we're going to drop the image of the product. Now this is why we need Canva. Okay, so let's go to Canva. All right, so continue as you okay, I'm just going to continue with my Google account. All right, so it's still loading. Let's just put it on the side. So continue. Yeah, we can as well accept our cookies. All right, guys, I think it's still loading. All right, so we're totally in with our account. So this is where you want to create an image for your book. Okay, so let's just say personal, and maybe later. All right, so you want to click on create a design, and then once you click on create a design, this is where you want to click on ebook cover. All right, you can just name this ebook cover. So as you guys can see, Canva already has a very nice ebook ratio ready. So all we want to do right now is just create the front page. All right, so I'm just going to look for one of my images. Okay, let's go to upload, or then you can just search for, come to designs, and then search for whatever your book is about. Okay, mine is about cooking. If yours is about hairdressing, if yours is about photography, you just want to search based on that already, so you can actually get a quick template. Okay, so I'm going to search for food. Okay, food, let's see, food. Okay, so got it. So as you guys can see, we have a whole lot of things over here, so I'm just going to go for this particular one over here, and then I'm going to change it to my title. What's my title? African food delights. Okay, a culinary journey. Okay, so let's go back there. So all right, so let's go back to our Canva. So African food delights. Okay, so let's make this our title. All right, so we're just gonna drag this, and then you can reduce the font like this. All right, and then let's bring it over here. All right, so this is gonna be our front page. Then let's change this to the subtitle. Okay, so a culinary journey. Okay, a culinary journey. So a culinary journey. All right, and then we can as well just adjust this. Let's just make this bold. Let's increase it as well. All right, okay, I think we're good this way. And then you want to change the name to your name. Okay, so I'm gonna put Kissington. Okay, just to make it look professional. Kissington. All right, so let's leave it this way. We can as well change this image if you want to on African dish, okay, to actually make it even look more sensible. But then this, let's just say this is how we want it to look like, and then all you want to do next is to click on share over here, and then you want to come to download over here, and then the final thing you want to do is to just click on download, okay, and click on download. So as you guys can see, this is what we're going to be using as your image. All right, but then another thing, to make it look more professional, you can as well add your image if you want, but then I'm not going to add my image here, so I'm just going to come back to my seller profile, and then I'm going to come here to drag and drop your product images. Okay, so this is where you want to click on this, and then this is where you want to add the image, okay, of the book. Okay, so this is going to be our cover, so download, and then I'm going to add this. All right, so this is actually going to be our image. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is to come here to name of product. Okay, so what's the name? African Food Delight, a culinary journey. So I'm just going to copy this to make it real quick, and then we're going to come back here and then Ctrl V, and then we can put in after a semicolon. Okay, let's put a semicolon, and then we're going to put the subtitle, right? And then you want to come back over here and then Ctrl V, and now you want to select the price of your book or whatever product you're selling, whatever cost you're selling. All right, so let's make it 5,000. okay, so let's say 5,000 or 10,000 or 1,000, whatever price you want to insert, but the best for a starter is always 1,000 naira. So imagine you have 10,000, 10,000 in a day just by getting 10 people to buy your products. Okay, but it all depends on whatever you want. Okay, so we're going to insert 5,000, and then the next thing we have over here is show striked out original price. Okay, so this is actually probably you're doing a bonus and you want to show people that it was actually, let's say, 10,000, but now it's actually 5,000. okay, you can as well click on this if you want to do that. Okay, so you just want to insert original price. Let's say original price is 10,000. okay, and then our current price is going to be 5,000. okay, so on the buying page, it's going to show 10,000 stroked out, and then it's going to show the new price is 5,000. So that's the essence of this. It's just a strategy in marketing. All right, and now this is where you want to insert the description about your product. Okay, in order to make things faster, let's just come to chat over here to give us a very nice description. Okay, give me a very nice description about this slide. Right, so chat is basically going to do every single thing for us. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's giving us a very brief description. Is this even brief? Okay, but then let's just stop it over here. Okay, let's just take it from here. Okay, so we're going to take it from here, right? Ctrl C, and then I'm going to come over here, and then we want to paste it in our page, so Ctrl V. Okay, so this is going to be the first thing, and then we want to come down. Let's just delete this, and then you want to come down. Okay, and then let's come back to chat. Okay, let's come back to chat. So let's see what we can copy over here. So let's start from here. Okay, and then Ctrl C as well, and then you want to come back over here, Ctrl V, and then you can as well add your own personal stuffs. Okay, this is actually just to make things faster for you. Okay, but if you're someone who's actually interested in sharing your experiences, sharing the realistic things you've actually passed through, you want to as well insert it over here. Okay, so we're just going to leave this as a description, and then the next thing you want to do is to come here to category. This is where you're going to select the category of your product. Okay, so you want to click on this, and then you want to select what category your course material falls in. Okay, let's go for something which is actually closer. So our book is more about food, so let's see we have anything food over here. But then if you don't see anything food, you can as well just go for just something. Okay, you can go for content and media over here. All right, and then you want to come to subcategory. Okay, if you see anything that's actually closer to your category, you can as well click on it, but then if you don't see, you can as well leave it blank. Okay, so now in case you have multiple variations of your book, let's say your course material has a course material number 1, course material volume 2, all those things, you just want to click on this and then add the remaining ones. But then if it doesn't have, you can as well just skip that. Okay, and now the next thing over here is pre-order products. In case it's not out yet but you just want people to buy it down, so when it comes out you're just gonna sell it off. Okay, but in case it's not a pre-order, you can as well leave this blank, okay, and then proceed to the next thing over here. So now this is where you want to insert what you downloaded earlier on, which is this file, okay, this presentation file. This is where you want to insert it. Now it all depends on you. Okay, let's say your buyer actually buys, what exactly do you want them to see? Do you want to take them to a URL or a site directly, or do you want them to just be able to download the course material? Okay, it all depends. If you want them to be able to download the course material, all you want to do is to come down here and then you want to upload that material you downloaded, which is this. Okay, they're going to upload it, so immediately they actually make payment. This is what seller is going to send to them for them to download. But then if you don't want them to actually download the material, probably you don't want them to share with friends, okay, and you just want to give them a link directly to the Google Slides over here, all you want to do is to come here to file. Okay, once you come to file, you want to come to share, and then you want to come to share with others. Okay, once you come to share with others, we can just click on save over here. Okay, so once you come to share with others, you want to come here to anyone with the link. Okay, you want to change it to anyone with the link, and then copy the link, and done. So once you've copied the link, all you want to do is to come back to seller over here. Okay, just in case you don't want them to be able to download it, all you want to do is to click on this, so automatically redirect the buyer to an external URL after purchase. Okay, so all you want to do after that is just come here and then you want to paste the link. So immediately someone actually buys it, this is the direct link that seller is going to actually give to them, and then they're going to land in this page. Okay, it's going to look like a slideshow on their device. Okay, this is how it's going to look like once they make the payment. Okay, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, but then you want to ensure whatever is inside your course material is actually very valuable. Okay, this is just a tutorial, but you want to ensure you're putting in all the effort, all the values. All right, I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes how I actually created one of my course material, okay, here on Seller. Okay, so once you're done with that, all you want to do is to click on create product. All right, so you want to click on create product. Okay, you need to select the subcategory. All right, let's just select something. If that's the case, let's come to subcategory, and then let's just select graphic design, and then create a product. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're basically done. It's very easy and it's actually for free. We didn't have to pay any single thing. Now product is going to be displayed on the seller affiliate network as well as seller themselves, and in case you actually want to promote it, you can as well just copy the product link. This is it over here. So once I click on this, I'm going to show you guys how it's going to look like. As you guys can see, this is our cover over here, this is the description over here, and then this is the price and the strokes price we talked about earlier on. And immediately someone clicks on it, buy now, they're going to be taken to the page to actually buy, and then immediately they make the payments. The money is going to go to your bank account. First of all, your seller wallet, and then you can withdraw it to your bank account. So as you guys can see, it's very easy and it's very smooth here on Seller. So this is how you can actually create a course material for yourself in order to sell based on your skill or based on your knowledge about certain things. Okay, so that's basically all about creating courses on Seller and then selling. But then let me show you guys, like I said, one of my course material that I actually created and already sold out. So this is it over here. But instead of me just using just using normal writings and the rest, I actually use writings as well as videos. In order for you to insert videos, it's very easy. All you want to do is to come to insert, and then you want to come for videos. But then you need to upload the video on YouTube, and then you just want to paste the link over here. So once you paste the link over here, so part of the person who actually buys it's online, they're gonna have access to the video on YouTube. Okay, so that's basically how it works in terms of you using videos. But this is the course material. As you guys can see, I taught a whole lot of things here in the course material. But yeah guys, that is basically how to create a course to actually make a whole lot of sales from your course material on Seller. I believe you all learned a whole lot from today's video. If you surely learned a whole lot and you haven't still subscribed, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video, share as well, and you can as well drop a comment down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video.